Get ready for an adventure unlike any other. Welcome to Book Bites, where every page holds the key to unlocking new worlds and fresh perspectives. During the 1992 Olympics, there was a lot of hope and confidence surrounding Derek Redmond as he prepared to win the 400-meter sprint race. However, during the race, he felt severe pain in his leg, which eventually led him to collapsing midway. It turned out that his hamstring had torn, making it impossible for him to continue standing. Despite the intense pain, he forced himself to get up and finish the race, even hobbling with one leg and holding onto the other with his hand. As he struggled on, shedding tears, a man broke through security to support him, who turned out to be his father, the one who had been cheering him on. Despite being left behind by others, Derek completed the race. After seeing this incident, the audience of 65,000 people gave him a standing ovation, showing him as much respect as the first place finisher in the race. Why? Because Derek believed like a real man. He knew he wouldn't win the race and quitting wouldn't make any difference, but he endured the pain and completed the race. That's why many people still know Derek, who came in last, but they don't care who came first in that race. You see, when people face betrayal or negative experience in life, they tend to become close-hearted. It means if someone cheats on them, they don't trust in relationship again. If a friend betrays them, they hesitate to make new friendship. They close themselves off from the world to avoid experiencing that pain again. However, in reality, those with a strong masculine nature, those who attract everyone beyond limits, are the ones who remain open even after their hearts are hurt. It seems like you are suggesting that by facing the world like a real man, testosterone level increase and one becomes more assertive and manly, as it should be for me. Therefore, lesson number 1. Live with an open heart even when it hurts. If you notice, everything in the world is opposite. Opposite of day is night, love as hate, life opposite is death, sweet opposite is bitter. Similarly, everything has two opposites, which also helps in lifting life and in building an attraction. The biggest example of it is a man and a woman. Both get attracted to each other. You must have heard that opposite sides attract. Now, if some people say that nowadays same-sex people also get attracted to each other, homosexuals, then even in them attraction builds when one partner plays the masculine role and the other plays the feminine role. One is active, then the other is passive partner. It means for attraction, it is important to be opposite. However, every individual has a mixture of masculine and feminine nature, but in general sense, 80% of men has more masculine nature, whereas in girls there is more feminine nature. In masculine nature, the main priority is to complete their mission and to search for their freedom, whereas the priority of feminine is to search for love. We all have a mixture of it, but today I will focus on masculine nature and share 5 points on men which helps them to improve their masculine nature and also help them to attract opposites, means feminine and other people too. I have already shared the first point, now let's move to the second point. Suppose there is a boy whose parents love him a lot. They love him so much that they fulfill all his demands. They buy the best things for him and fulfill all his demands. Usually, he never hears no with such pamper upbringing. That boy who brought up, and whenever he needs money, he asks his parents, and for any small work, he takes help from his family. This way, his entire life gets dependent on his family. On the other side, there is another boy. Even his parents love him a lot, but due to financial problem, they don't fulfill all his wishes. Because of this, from an early age, he gets used to hearing no. Therefore, he becomes independent. He does all his work by himself, take care of himself, and whenever he needs money, he starts working and earn money by himself. Now, between these two, who do you think will be more masculine? Who will be the one out of these two? Who will be able to take care of himself in better way? The one who has seen the tough life since childhood, or the one who cries after facing small rejection? If a boy always remains dependent on his parents, always suppresses his expectations and criticism, then he will not be considered a true true man. Because as I already emphasized, if you want to become a man with a strong masculine nature means searching for freedom. Therefore, the second lesson is live as your father died. I know you may find this a rigged statement, but if you want to be a real masculine man, then instead of becoming dependent on your father, become a man on whom other wants to get dependent. Suppose there is a boy who loves a girl very much. Now, because he loves her a lot and whatever she tells him to do, he does exactly the same without thinking much. In fact, he loves her so much that in front of her, he never values his own knowledge and opinions. For example, he truly believes that alcohol is not good for health and he asks others not to drink alcohol. But one day, when that girl tells him that alcohol is not that bad and they can drink it, instead of disagreeing, he says, yes, you are right, it's not that bad and we can have it. He does all this because he feels that if he listens to her only, then that girl will like him. But the fact is, these types of boys are usually the ones who ended up in the friend zone or brother zone. Because that boy isn't valuing his own knowledge and opinions. He doesn't have value for his own belief and opinions. And when someone doesn't value himself, then why should others respect or value him? Forget about relationship. Hence, if you want to be a real masculine man, then always value your belief and opinions. Don't change your car just to impress others. If something is logical, then do change, but just to impress, then a big no, because it is not good for both of them. For example, there is a discussion going on between a couple. The man says that they should go to the hill station by car. However, the wife says that they should go by bus. However, the man has a strong belief that the car is the best option for them, but still he agrees to go by bus just for his wife. As the journey starts, the girl starts vomiting, and because the bus isn't a private vehicle, hence they cannot stop in the middle, because of which the girl gets sick and their entire trip gets spoiled. After which the man vents up his entire anger on his wife and blames her for everything, which hurts both of them. See, when a man makes a decision based on his own belief, even when that discussion goes wrong, he will learn from it and improve and grow. But when he makes a decision based on other perspectives, if that decision goes wrong, at that time he will blame her or others for it, either by saying it or by keeping in mind. And if the decision goes right, then it will decrease their confidence. Therefore, lesson number 3, never change your opinion just to please others. As I said in the previous point, a man should never change his belief or opinions just to impress a girl or others. Similarly, a real man should never put anyone above his passion. Even though that person is a partner, passion should come first. Masculine nature improves and gets strong when a man searches for a definite purpose and works on it with the bottom of his heart. And when he does it, then people start liking him and automatically get attracted towards him. Therefore, lesson 4, listen to make a clear purpose and follow it with your heart to become an attractive masculine nature man. There were two men. One was very rich and the other was very poor. When asked the poor man why he was so poor to the question, he replies, I am so poor because since childhood I have faced many problems. My father was an alcoholic, my mother was a housewife, we had financial problem, therefore I wasn't able to study and failed to become successful. After which, when asked to rich man how he became so rich, to that he replied, I was able to become rich because I have faced many problems since childhood. My dad was an alcoholic, my mom was a housewife, we faced financial problem, didn't able to study, but still because of all this, I learned to earn money since childhood. I really worked hard and that thing made me so successful today. See, you will find many people who will blame family luck for their not so successful life. For example, their parents don't give them money, their brothers are not good, they have family issues, therefore they don't get time. However, few people with real masculine nature face the same problem, the same situation, still able to remove time for working on their purpose, which in return makes their life beautiful. Therefore, the last 5th point, don't use your family as an excuse. These were the 5 lessons from an amazing book, The Way of a Superior Man by David Deida. According to me, every individual must read this book at least once, especially men. I hope you guys like the video. If you find this video informative, then don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And make sure to click the bell icon to stay updated with our latest updates. And also comment down below which book summary you would like us to cover next. Happy reading!